I had a life-changing experience on Friday, bro.
On Friday.
A life-changing experience.
Talk about it, man.
I had my friends made me try this Lebanese sweet.
You remember the name?
It's called halab. It's an entire box of sweets, but the first one she gave me,
Yeah.
and I had the sweet, man.
Halab in here. Halab.
It's like I was transported to a new realm of cuisine.
Yaadman Podcast are the one.
Yeah, man.
Yaadman Podcast are the one. Yaadman Podcast are the one.
Number one.
Yaadman Podcast are the one. The Yaadman Podcast.
Tell them for
Tell
me.
about the Yaadman Podcast. Yaadman Podcast. Tell about the Yaadman Podcast.
Boom! Davian and Tonniel back again with the number one Jamaican podcast in Murcia, Spain.
Number one Jamaican podcast in Europe.
And we're going for the world and we're recording on a Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday vibes are different, bro.
That is
Like,
it.
to record on a Sunday just feels like mellow.
Yeah.
It's like a mellow vibes.
Yeah, man.
Almost like me to wish me did, burn a spliff or something just to enjoy it.
You know, I sit today. We fat my eye them red. I say popcorn. Post something on IG. You know him love go river and cook with him friend them and all of these kind of things. And him there enjoy himself. Yo, I love it. I miss it, dog.
Yeah, just to run a boat, dog.
Yeah.
Them little things that you can't even do yourself. You can't even take a barbecue on the beach or anything like that.
No,
Them
because
give you a
fires
ticket.
are prohibited.
Them give you a ticket.
Yeah, open fires are prohibited, so...
It's rough, man.
Yeah,
those little things, those little memories.
We
I don't know
appreciate them.
any Jamaicans watching just are listening on the other platforms, just reminisce about, just going down to the river on a day where the weather is perfect, roast some breadfruit, cook some fish or some food.
Fry some plantain.
Oh, God, man. Yeah. Even if I could just boil a little pot of rundown, or some mackerel and dumpling down on the riverside, or some curry chicken back. Oh, my God, man. Some
Untitled stew.
Yeah, man. Untitled stew for the few.
Yes.
Untitled stew for the few.
True.
I even just boil a pot of soup, a pot of janga soup down by the
Oh.
riverside, bro.
Yes.
Them things that you can't pay for that.
No. Priceless experience, man.
No, you make me in such a good Sunday mood and you brought this up and now I'm like, fuck. What am I doing here? I'm just gonna go outside and go drink some beer and eat some tapas.
Your tradition changed, David, man. Your culture
No.
changed, man.
Sunday, no, for me Sunday I'm my day of relaxation and rest, bro.
Yeah. True.
Relaxation and rest.
Yeah.
This is the one day where I feel like I give my mind a break from thinking about too many things. Like it's the one day to recover mentally.
Yeah. True.
I'll do some sports and go for a walk, for ice cream or something like that, but it's just a different vibe. But as per usual, we want to give the people the meme of the week. We can continue talking about the Sunday chatting, but before we give you the meme of the week, you have to do something for us, and that is like, subscribe. And you know what? I want something else different this week.
What them for comment? What them for say?
I don't need them to comment anything. I want you to go on like the Spotify, the Apple, and all those platforms. If you're listening on those, leave a ratings if you haven't done it as yet. And leave an honest rating. Don't tell me he's a 5 out of 5 unless I'm a 5 out of 5. Leave a ratings and give me a reason why, because I don't mind honest things. I want to improve. I want to serve you better.
That is it.
You know what I mean? So do that.
Quality control.
For real, because you're investing in your time in listening to us.
We want to give you back something in return.
Which is right. Which is only fair as well. So, without further ado, meme of the week.
Alright, this week video, Davian.
Yeah, man.
I won't say anything. I just want you to watch this video.
Just want to watch this video. Alright. We could see. Bombokla. And that, people, ladies and gentlemen, you break a pussy. The dogs are in dismay.
Look at them feel.
To be honest, bro, me nah do that to the Rottweiler, you know. Jesus Christ. Look at the smile. Oh. No, this dog is a different one. Jesus Christ. How this? Oh, the kissing part. See, this is what I tell you about the Rottweiler then, bro. Oh, that one, they love it. How's that good wholesome?
Yo. So for the other listeners who missed this video, this was a video about a chiropractor like cracking the backs of animals. I've never seen it before. Until this video.
Yep.
This video was so interesting, and just to see the reaction on the animals like on their face, like
bro,
like they're so surprised.
I can imagine it because if you've ever had your back cracked by someone, you just feel that release and that relief, and you're like, whoo, a new man. Imagine that dog that don't know how to process this feeling.
The dog that doesn't know anything about this, and this been happening to them for the first time.
Giano star. Alright, I sent you my meme. Mine is a little thing, cause about one of my favorite football players actually. Yeah, it was nothing intense, just something that I found interesting, you know. And personally, I don't know the reason why. I don't even know if this video is verified.
All right. Ready for me to see it?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
So, audio listeners, switch to the YouTube and subscribe.
Why? In the name of Jesus Christ.
Name of the blood.
The blood. Raheem Sterling in a church.
I don't even know if that's him, bro. The quality is just a bit. Is that him for real?
Bobo Clark, I stay no longer with you.
Goodbye, world of sins. I'm going with you. I made up my mind to go God's way for the rest of my life.
Yo.
Yeah.
What? So apparently this is Raheem Sterling getting baptized.
I don't even know if it's him because the video is not clear.
It look like him, man. I wouldn't want to say it's him. And you know, I want to believe that it's him because the things that has been happening to him of recently with his club and whatever. Even had to switch clubs recently.
All right.
So it's like he's trying to be born again.
Fresh
again.
Under
born
the
again.
blood.
New.
Under the
blood.
Under the blood.
As in, like, I can't believe it, honestly.
No, I can see it.
Looking for a fresh start, yeah.
Honestly, for me, Raheem Sterling has faced some of the most criticism as an English football player in
his times. Yeah.
He is not treated well. He's not appreciated.
No.
And especially by the British people.
They criticize him a lot. Let me give you one instance quickly. So for example, when Sterling was playing for Liverpool and he got his first, like, one of his first checks, he decided to buy a house or something like that. And the paper slandered him as reckless. You know why you're spending your first paycheck on this, whatever. Phil Foden, when he was 19 also, he did the same thing. And the same newspapers were saying, you know, progress, you know, good for him and his family, da. It's not a level.
It's not a level play.
Not a level play field. Not level criticism.
The media don't treat him the same.
No.
Like, and it came, as I said, from that Liverpool transfer to Man City.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was a good decision. I think it's a good financial decision for him.
Financially, of course.
But then people just took it too personally. Yeah. It's a business at the end of the day. A man leaving another club and going to another club is a business. Just like how the clubs will get rid of them as a player. The clubs don't even see them as players at times. They don't see them as a commodity that they just move around.
Yeah.
They don't care.
You
if
see them
he's
as
not,
somebody
yeah,
who signed a contract with me to make
yeah,
money.
like you can go in the office and be like, oh, you've been traded, or we're not gonna start you on the first team anymore, so you need to find yourself a new club.
Just like what happened to him at Chelsea.
Exactly.
The manager specifically told him, I don't have plans for you right now.
Find yourself a new place, which was done in the most disrespectful way as well. Don't do something like that and in the media. Talk to the player first. Don't come to the media and be like, oh, Raheem Sterling, well, I don't have plans for him. He doesn't fit in with my plans. That treat players with more respect than that, man.
Of course.
Treat players with more respect
That
and
wasn't a
dignity.
good way to approach it at all.
Because
Yeah.
if he had gone, it pissed me off, bro. Like, it pissed me off because, as I said, Raheem, I want my player. I buy one of my
The man,
ball.
the Dan man.
It pissed me off so much to the point I say, oh, if he had done that, gone to the media and be like, I don't like this coach, it would have jeopardized his career. Other coaches would be like, you're disrespecting one coach, what's going to stop you from disrespecting me? And no one would want to sign him.
And they just blacklist him.
Yeah, but a coach goes up a big international at the highest level, disrespecting a player like that, just saying like, you know, if you have a problem with the player and you started off as a fresh manager, coming into a new club, first you need to win the hearts of all the players there in order for them to perform for you.
Of course, yeah.
And then you go in there and do one player like that. What's going to stop the other players in the locker room just feeling like, oh, when the transfer window open again in January, I could be on the chopping block?
Yeah, exactly.
Your head gone.
Your head gone for the chopping block.
And he's going to embarrass you, which is going to cut down your stock.
It jeopardized his career that way, honestly. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. You know? And just to bring this up, I saw something weird also with Osimhen. You know the Nigerian player Victor Osimhen?
Yeah.
Was the top scorer in the Italian league this year.
Mm-hmm.
From the top scorer to the Italian league, he's going to Galatasaray in Turkey. How? Why?
Because they didn't want to. Chelsea didn't want to pay for him, pay the price he wanted. Chelsea didn't want to pay the price that he wanted, and he fired his agent, and then he negotiated a move to Galatasaray for 5,000 more than what Chelsea was offering per week on a loan move there. Because his Napoli, he won the Serie A with Napoli. Yeah. And he stayed another season. Yeah.
He won of course. And then he stayed another season with them.
Stayed another season with them because he was so happy there and he won it for the city. I think when he won it, he should have left. You see what I'm telling you about? You win it, and then the next season you don't perform as well or things don't go as well for the club, and you're just another commodity that they want to get rid of.
Yep.
You see? So they don't treat the players the same. You know?
They do not. They treat, as you said, they treat them as a commodity.
It's a business and players are a stock on the field. Like, you're literally a goods. Like, you're just on the shelf.
Yeah, dog. It's rough. Sports.
Which is, as I said, they're adults as well. So they know what they're signing up for. It's a career that they chose to sign up for.
Definitely.
So they know that aspect as well.
They know that their time will come.
Yeah.
When they get your 15 minutes, enjoy your 15 minutes.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to people hating on a player like Sterling for not having loyalty to a club, it's kind of ridiculous.
Because the clubs don't have no loyalty to you.
The club only have loyalty to its fans and its shareholders at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I'm happy he left Chelsea because, sorry for the Chelsea fans listening, but Chelsea is in disarray. Just like how my lovely Barcelona. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. My lovely Barcelona is in disarray as well. Because now Chelsea, they're fighting internally in the board as well. Like, they don't know who is the man that's gonna take over. Like, I think Boyley and the other investors, someone owns like 60% and they're trying to buy out the other people. A lot of stuff going on. Probably why they couldn't even afford to pay Sterling and all that stuff. But
wow, mix up, brother.
Football is a wicked piece of sport. And another coach do it too. I think the Dutch coach did it to Steven Bergwijn. For the same thing. I don't know if I'm right. I'm trying to figure out where he said that he's never going to play for the national team as long as he's the coach or something like that. I think that's what he said.
About allegedly. Sterling?
No, about this Dutch player as well. So you see what I'm saying? Like,
how can you do this? Why you going to do this to me? You're definitely saying to me that you want to have a hand in stifling my career.
You don't have any respect for the man as well.
Exactly.
Professionalism, it starts it starts from the lowest and it goes all the way to the top.
Of course.
And if you don't have that, the disrespect is keen. I understand players don't get along with coaches. Handle that behind closed doors. The fans don't even need to know about that. I shouldn't be reading about that in the papers. That should be in a club internal matter. Same thing with Sancho. With Jadon Sancho and Manchester United, bro.
What happened?
He's been out of favor with Ten Hag for the last, I think, like 2 years. Like that's why he was in Dortmund, and now they're
true.
because he doesn't get along, and they're like, oh, he needs to apologize. But if the player and the coach don't get along, handle these matters internally. Don't get the fans involved.
But the thing is, now another thing, you have to understand, this whole package of sports. The media has its role in like this propaganda with these things to boost stocks for the clubs, to boost stocks for their own companies. So it's just a big go around with all of this news and this. You know what I say?
There's
you
nothing.
have to understand how the media work to understand why these things happen.
I'm not saying the media doesn't play a role in it. I'm just saying, in terms of professionalism, something should not be made public.
No, but it's made public to spark your interest. You'll be more interested. It's clickbait.
But then it affects the entire club performance as well. I'd rather my club keep certain internal matters and sort them out internally. Because when it goes into the public eye, it puts all the people involved, the players, it affects them mentally.
Yeah, of course.
You know how many players are going already in therapy for this stuff? And what a fan is going to be commenting on a person's profile, it's going to affect their performance. You might think, oh, these guys should be strong mentally enough. No, it bleeds into their performance.
It bleeds into them, yeah.
Like, imagine you go into the goal to make a tap-in and you remember that comment and says, this guy only scores tap-ins. And that 1 little second costs you the game.
It happens. And the game is 90% mental and 10% physical.
You see what I'm saying? So all these factors, so when you can angle them internally, is the best option for me personally. And then you have like the new Jamaica coach as well. I feel like we're talking about football today, bro. The new Jamaica coach, you know him, McLaren, British man.
Yeah. He's British or Irish?
He's,
Irish.
You know what? I don't want to say. I'm not going to say anything else.
Don't quote us.
But he coached a lot in England. What do you think about him as a coach in Jamaica? You think the World Cup is in sight?
I don't know if the World Cup is in sight, but I would like for us to make it, honestly, with this coach here. I hope he does his job and bring us to the World Cup, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would want to see a local coach, honestly.
We have had local coaches, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can't throw all of them out. Okay. You know who I would put in the national scene?
Yeah.
Even though I haven't heard about him in a long while. Donovan Duki.
National level.
Yeah,
it's a different Kekla swim around, bro. It's a different Kekla swim around. It's not. That's not him. That's a farmer one. McLaren. Stephen McLaren. It's a different. Now, I like the idea of trying international coaches to bring that perspective, especially when they're picking a team with players that play mostly internationally.
I get what you mean.
So he's used to that standard of football.
Yeah.
And when they're used to that kind of standard of football, they respond better and they'll have more respect for this international coach versus a local coach. Not saying that they should disrespect and everything, but it's like two people tell you the same thing. The person you respect more, you're going to listen to.
Yeah, that is true. But again, I like to give that punch for the local people, man. What? I believe, I believe in the ability of the local coaches. I believe in the ability of the local coaches' eyes to see talent, because there's always local talent, I would like to see it happen.
Yeah, but that's the next thing with the football association, bro. They're gonna always be picking the players that are playing internationally.
And I don't think that's a good idea. Well, it's a good idea to have a mixture. To have a mixture. You know what I say? A mixture of overseas players who might be playing in the same English league, so they might be familiar with each other. And some of the local players, But just love local, grow. You grow what you eat,
But the international players that play overseas, they have just as much right to be called to the national team, bro.
No, they have the right. I will never take away that right. If they are qualified for to play on this team, and they are worthy, first of all, then give them the chance.
Yeah.
But if not, local grown.
Okay. What do you think about Mason Greenwood, like switching allegiance to play for Jamaica?
We welcome him because we need him.
That's the only reason.
We welcome him because we need him now with team, for real. But that's not the only reason. But honestly, I'm good. I'm happy to see a player of such caliber wanting to join the national program.
Yeah. Even with the accusations surrounding him.
I'm gonna try to separate the man from the football right here. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, like most Jamaicans don't care.
But tell them what allegations they are, please.
I think most people have heard the audios of him, allegedly, essaying his girlfriend at the time and now baby mom.
Essay, what that mean?
I don't want to say the word. S-A. Sexually.
Me never know that.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but
no, that's definitely a bad thing. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, so
I didn't know, honestly.
So he was alleged of this. He was not charged or anything. Well, he was charged. You know what? I don't want to say. I think he was actually charged, but then the charges were dropped by her.
Yeah.
And then they didn't find any grounds to prosecute, and then he was at Manchester United and they did like some internal investigations and then they put him out on loans and stuff, trying the best to get him out of the club because they don't want to have anything to do with him. Yes, because there is a different response to these allegations in different countries. In England, a club like Manchester United would not want to be associated with this stuff. Because that's gonna affect their sales. That's gonna
definitely.
If it was a player that was making them a lot of money, I think the result might have been different.
Yeah, they would try to help him even and to try to push it under the carpet, maybe.
Yeah, because other big players.
We should not be. Honestly, we should not be.
Other big players have been alleged of this, and it was swept under quietly.
Yeah.
He's not the first player. It's just that his thing was the first made so public because of the leaked recordings and pictures and stuff like that.
Sticky on Greenwood. Sticky.
Why for that? Why for that? Sticky. Why for sticky on Greenwood? Why for that?
Oh my God.
But on a different level still, he has the right to play for Jamaica if he's called. Hopefully he plays. I'm not certain things I don't believe in separating the man from the art.
Yeah, let me take that back.
Yeah.
I didn't know the story when I said that. Now I know the story, I can tell you that. He should get a beating. Yes.
Allegedly. Because he was not convicted of it, bro.
But sometimes the law don't determine.
No, he was convicted in the court of social justice. He's a social outcast now in England in terms of it. But the issue is now, I think they're still together and they have a child together.
I always say, you see the relationship John have with Jane. We don't know the contract with them have, We can only see from what them show we will see looking or from outside looking inside, So I guess it's one of those things. Or she might be a victim of something bad. And can't find herself getting away from it, maybe.
Possible.
I hope not. Let's hope not.
Possible. There are the theories that her family sees him. These are theories, just things I've read online. These are not my words, and I'm not saying that these are factual or anything. I'm making that very clear so everyone knows that they were doing it for the money. She was doing it for the money. Like, there's this, a lot of rumors saying, when you're a young star, a woman will find herself attached to you. Immediately you find a woman that loves you more than anything else because of the
money, because of the benefit of whatever it might be. It might be money, it might be clothes, it might be. I hope not, but what about him? What did he say? What does he say about all of this?
I think he's mainly kept quiet about it.
He's kept quiet.
Quiet about it. And there are a lot of instances like in football as well where I think even Kyle Walker has like he has multiple families and stuff like that. And and you see, have you heard about that one?
No.
Because it's not treated the same. Like each player, they get a different level of scrutiny by the media.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But I think too much football chat, guys. The thing is, I can talk about football for you right now, bro. I can talk about sports and anything. Like we can switch this to a sports podcast. You know?
That is true.
I swear to you, because I like having the discussions about sports, and that's one thing I would normally do on a Sunday as well. Just to backtrack, I'd always watch a Premier League game or a La Liga game or some football. Wake up early to watch it.
Yeah, or when at the evening time when Waterhouse play some Tivoli or if Harbourview play like Arnett and them kind of things.
Which local Jamaican team is yours?
Waterhouse and Harbourview.
It's Arnett, Gardens. Jerome Waite days.
Yeah, wow. Jerome Waite, yeah.
Jonathan Williams days and everything there.
True.
Enough people don't even know them baller there, you know?
You know, my last favorite was what name again? You remember Tuffy?
Tuffy Anderson?
Tuffy Anderson was my favorite was my favorite league baller. But I just have faith in a Jeremy and Tuffy Anderson.
Yeah,
I mean, my father, I was used to cuss away about the football, you know?
Because he always score a goal in the final.
Yeah.
Waterhouse, there's some man. A big baller, man.
I remember the time they scored the goal where they carried through to the next round at the qualifying. The one goal we didn't need. If they scored.
I don't know that game you're talking about, bro, but I can imagine. He was a elite striker. Elite striker.
And for years he was the top scorer. Years he was the top scorer in the league. Yeah, he was the top scorer for at least 5 years straight when he was the top scorer.
Tuffy Anderson.
Yeah, man.
Big ball. I wonder where he is now. Because that's the thing, you know.
Retired now.
A lot of Jamaican local... See, you just drag me back in the football thing. Because a lot of Jamaican footballers, bro, that play good locally, they don't end up playing as good internationally. You have a few that start locally and just go well internationally, but it's a tough battle for them. I think our most successful one is Leon Bailey.
I would say so, and I would say yes.
Yeah, man, Leon Bailey.
I would say yes. But you know, to be honest, I don't think he's the greatest Jamaican baller ever.
No. That's a different thing.
As in, I really respect him quality, as in like top class. Him easily, I would name him easily in one of the top 5 Jamaican ballers ever.
Too soon honestly for me to name him at that level, but he has made it
highest. But he's proven himself time and time again.
Champions League baller.
I would say even more than...
No. The thing is, what are you going to consider is international caps, or are you just considering his club performances? Because to say that you're one of the greatest Jamaican footballers means that...
They have to perform for Jamaica as well?
That's
you're true. You're right. You're right. Well, if we were to put it that way...
You see what I'm saying? Like, playing for your club and doing stuff is fantastic, and I appreciate that, and he's doing great.
But bringing it to Jamaica...
You need to put it there, and he has the opportunity now for him to establish himself and seal it with us, say, yo, get to a World Cup.
The federation needs to give him an opportunity still.
No, I think he was called up for the last team. He's just injured now.
Yeah, but they talk about some things in this interview when he must say like the facilities and things like those, you know what I say?
All right. Well, that interview, bro, for me personally, and the request that he made, they are somewhat viable, but unrealistic to some extent. They shouldn't be unrealistic, but we know what we have in Jamaica. We will never have the same, or at this point, we won't have the same level and the quality of the international. We will never have the Aston Villa facilities, football stadium, quality of boots, quality of management jersey, time, you know? Everything. It's never going to be like that. So anyone that comes and play for the national team in Jamaica, come on, we're gonna you're not gonna play in those elite facilities. Like we don't have the investments that.
That actually can bring these things to us right now.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't get up. We can't give players private fare.
But the thing is now, management is the problem, Davian. We could just get straight to it. Management is the problem. That is the same reason why Sidila Mali moved the Mali money from the reggae girls, you know? Because of the management.
The management of the money?
No, because of the management and how them make certain like decisions.
Bro,
but
I'm not gonna say it starts at the top. It starts.
Not go too far in this thing, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, I like talking about this football topic, and I think a few people might like it too, bro.
Right.
Like, I think a few people like it because it's a big part of the culture as well. Like,
well, Sunday culture for sure, okay?
Because this is what I would do on Sunday: talk about sports on the ends and play domino as well.
Or, you know, would find yourself playing football on a Sunday because in Jamaica on Sundays, every corner you go to, every parking lot, every school that has a field or whatever,
every empty spot, even
every
in the
empty
middle of the
spot,
street,
you'll find people playing football. If not with goalposts, we'd say either a school bag with 2 goals or 2 rocks, pile of rocks.
Yeah.
And you see people putting the rock here, you know, them count it out and they move the steps. How many feet? Let me ask you something, David. Let me see if you play a ball. How many foot
5
you use?
5
5
for my goal, then, bro. 5
7, David.
5
7 is how is a
5
lucky number, David.
No, all right. You know why? Because
in
my community, we're the one big football field, right? So on a Sunday, there's no way we could play on that.
Too much, too big.
One big. So we'd play in the middle of the road.
Yeah, man, that too. In the middle
of the road, you have the corner coming around the middle of the road. We didn't use stones because we can't use stones in the middle of the road. So
because sometimes when cars are coming,
we pull up some grass.
Yeah.
Grass with the dirt and put that as the goal. So if the cars come, they can just drive over it
and everything goes.
And everything,
yeah.
So that's why we don't have the space in the road for 7 steps, brother.
Okay. Now you're talking. If it's in the road, then we can understand where you can say 5 steps.
To this day, I don't wonder how no one got hit by a car.
We always like advise you when a car.
Yeah, man, you always hear a car.
Road.
Yeah, and luckily there were no Priuses or Teslas so that are coming around.
They're very silent. Exactly, you can't hear these coming.
Yeah, but those days, man, and I would be playing on that road barefoot as well.
All the time.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
I used to go home, let's say I buck off my toe.
Shit.
Go home. I think I had to hide that. I had to hide that toe.
Your parents cause you say you go play a ball, go mash up your foot and now you can't go school tomorrow.
Yeah, school. I used to hide that busted toe, bro. And wrap it up myself.
Yo.
And in the morning, I had to force that toe down in the shoes. Because I can't. You think I could tell my mother that I went to go play football after she tell me not to go play?
Exactly. No,
tell me don't leave the house, don't leave the yard. I mean, go play football and come back with buck after. I would get something else. So I would hide that. And I can't even hop.
No, walk normal. Walk strong like nothing wrong. But inside you cry because it's painful.
Tonniel. You didn't even know, bro.
Yeah, man.
And it don't happen once, it happen multiple times.
If you wear like some regular shoes to play and you have some man with some football boots, them step on you.
Jesus Christ.
You have to move your foot because if you don't move your foot, them step on you and mash up. Like sometimes them step on like the bridge of your foot with them spikes and dog, it hurt.
Yeah, man. And my parents always tell me.
But them fight go on too. Yeah.
In my place, they're alright on them levels there.
No, I seen like just 1 and 2 them time them things happen, but you know what
boys will be boys.
But if a out of town man come and a body top and a go on them way there, you know what I'm saying, a step on people, the man they will say, yo,
ease yourself.
Remember where you are.
Calm down.
Yes, relax. Remember where you are.
Breathe.
Love and peace, man.
Yeah, man. Just
it's
so you
football.
Have your cousin here.
Take it easy.
Real easy. Real easy.
Man.
Yeah, man. Is that miss them days, the brother. And you know what the next thing I used to do? I say always I listen out for the ice cream, man. Yeah.
Fudgy.
Fudgy a come.
With the little bike.
Yo.
Fudgy. Yeah, man.
Man, I used to always get my ice cream cake, brother. You remember ice cream cake them?
Ooh. Me used to love, you know which one me used to love? Used to love pistachio. Sometime Roman raisin. Devon stout. And vanilla.
Yeah.
And the best one, I can remember the day my mother introduced me to this one.
Grape nut, yeah, I gotta say.
Coconut.
Coconut ice cream?
Coconut ice cream.
No.
The best.
No. The best
The
ice
best
cream.
of it.
Best ice cream is rum and raisin.
Yeah, I can't lick around.
Best ice. Best ice cream.
Honestly, as kids, I don't know how we used to get away with that.
Rum and raisin, man.
I don't know how we used to get away with the adults who give us Roman raisin ice cream.
Not that much rum in it. Just a little tube size.
It's a little toast, but dog, we are talking about kids of 6 years old, 7 years old, they might get Roman raisin. In my house though, them used to say no. Till we are like 10, 11 there, so them could have eat Roman raisin.
I can't recall ever a consideration in my family when somebody ordered Roman raisin, like age or anything.
No,
like
dog. I see it as a cause of concern, man. I see it as a cause of concern. If a little pitney of 8 years old, 7 years old can eat a cup, like a cup. Because Fudgy used to serve it like in a cup like this,
There is not that much rum in it,
but
bro.
But the rum, brother, is just a rum that at such a young age. It kind of frightening to me.
No.
It kind of not necessary to me.
Maybe that's why I love the rum, So that's why I love the maybe that's why. Because I've been eating. That's been my favorite. I didn't even order. It's either the rum and raisin or if the rum and raisin done, the grape nut.
The grape nut used to wicked too, yeah, for real, for true.
Grape nut ice cream, a bad piece of ice cream.
My mother used to love the strawberry and the pistachio.
Nah.
And the coconut. That's why I love the coconut and the pistachio.
Bro, speaking of pistachio, man.
Yeah.
I had a life-changing experience on Friday, bro.
On Friday?
A life-changing experience. Bro.
Yes.
A life-changing experience.
Talk about it, man.
I had one of my friends made me try this Lebanese sweet.
Yeah.
It was this small with pistachio in it. Like a little baklava-esque kind of thing.
Yeah. And
when I had it, bro, it's like I was tasting wealth.
The dog say my taste wealth, you taste money.
I tasted decadence. Like it was just exquisite.
Oh my God.
Like it was just a tiny sweet.
Talk about it, man.
And I was taken aback. I was trying to play. Every bite I took, I'm trying to place the taste. It brought on feelings of nostalgia and like a newness that I've never encountered before, bro.
You remember the name?
It's called halab. It's an entire box of sweets, but the first one she gave me.
Yeah.
And I had the sweet, man.
Halab in here. Halab.
It's like I was transported to a new realm of cuisine. Tonniel, I looked inwards and I told myself that
my God,
if I make food for people and they don't have this experience, I don't want to cook anymore.
Hallelujah.
If I go out and eat in a restaurant and it doesn't give me this feeling, I'm not truly satisfied.
Praise Jah. Hallelujah.
The standard that this little sweet
little sweet, yeah.
I'm like, is this what rich people feel like? Is this how they experience food?
When they eat food. Maybe that's why them eat such a small quantity. Because we can never fucking understand that thing. When you go to a restaurant, the more expensive the food is, the smaller the quantity. Maybe it's another feel. I don't know.
Tonniel, I don't even know the price of it, but I don't think it was something expensive.
Maybe not. Maybe something where you find even on the streets.
No. She was telling me like in her family, that's what they would kind of have for dessert. Like after dinner, they would have it for tea or dessert and have that. And then I was telling Maj about it today, and he's like, yes, he knows them. It's the pistachio that gives it that. Because I've been telling everyone about it.
I need to try this, man. I need to try this.
I will get. I will get you one. I will ask for two. One for you.
Yeah.
One for you and one for me. Trust me, bro. I was teleported into a new realm.
But I need to try this sweet,
I've
man.
had food before where I thought it was great,
Yeah.
but not this one. Almost brought tears. My eyes were watery, bro.
Yo, that sweet
Yes.
is so like magic. That's so like what? That's so like, but that sweet is so like magic.
Tonniel,
It's so like an Aladdin
I
movie.
spent like 30 minutes telling her how good it was. She probably got tired of hearing me saying how good the fuck it.
I really changed your life, man.
Tonniel, it changed my entire.
Learn how to make it.
I don't think no. Because if I make it and it's not as good as that, I might have to
cry.
I have to chop off my hands. That's how good the thing was, bro.
No, I have to go try this. Yeah, kill me. Yeah, kill me. Yeah, kill me now. I have to go try this. And the man I'm going to tell me how good it is.
Tonniel, if she,
the best in that.
if she'd asked me to pay for it, I would have emptied my bank account. I swear, in that moment, the flavor profile of it.
The man really feel this.
All right, make a call her. Call.
Oh my
You have
God.
my number. Call her for me. There. You have my number. Call her and tell her and ask her what I think about it. Call her, please, bro.
How she pick up?
Please, bro. Just how good it was. The thing just did.
Go ahead, talk how good it is.
Tonniel, you know, like the first time you lose your virginity,
Dog,
the first, that feeling where you're like, wow, that just happened. It's like, did I just have that?
Oh my God.
It was just. I'm out. I'm lost for words, my brother.
What call her?
Call her.
Video or no?
No, nah, man.
If she pick up.
Let me see if she answer.
You not put up on?
Hold on, I forget her permission. She probably wonder why I call.
Yeah.
Probably. Hello? Hey, it's Davine. I'm recording an episode of the podcast and I'm telling Tonniel about the sweet that you gave me on Friday and how good it was. Do you mind if I put you on speaker? Okay.
Put up on speaker, yeah.
All right.
Yes, what?
I'm telling Tonniel how good the sweet was and how life changing it was for me.
Yeah, it's something different. You've never tasted before, I assume.
What was my reaction like? So he knows I'm not kidding.
Put that right for the mic.
You were actually surprised, like really surprised. And at some point I was confused if you were actually, like, if this is actually you saying that you were speaking like the truth or you were actually joking.
No, he's talking about it right now.
I
He's been talking about it for the last 10 minutes now.
that I've spent 10 minutes on the podcast just talking about how good it was.
By the way, you're no longer recording, right?
Yeah, we're recording right now.
Oh, shit.
Like literally right now. And I'm just now you have to give Tonniel one. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't.
I've heard about the glory, about the goodness. I have to find out about it.
100% whenever you want, really.
All right.
Okay.
And Divine, I have some new ones for you to try.
Oh my god! Oh my! I don't think my heart can handle it. I need to take it in like small bites, small steps, like one like every month.
Now you see why they're so famous, eh?
Yeah, or one every 6 months, so that I can just live with the experience.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, everyone usually get those sweets from Lebanon and they ship it or they get them from there.
Oh my! What's the name of it?
Wow.
You know,
Yeah, what's the name?
The
What's the
world
name?
deserves. This is not. I'm not. I don't even want them to pay me for this. Like they're not, guys. They're not paying me for this or anything. It was just so good. Like if you can find it, buy it.
Well, the whole thing is called baklawa, but each one of them, they have their own.
Wait.
Yeah.
Slowly. What was the name?
Baklawa.
Baklawa.
Baklava. It's baklava.
Yeah,
But
not
Baklava.
everyone that they do in Spain.
yeah. Oh,
Because, like, you can find some stores here, like some Syrian stores that they actually try to do them, or not. They're not the same.
Okay, cause I've had baklava, and I know a baklava. This one was not
Baklava.
the same level.
Yeah,
The
yeah, it's different.
this one was Premier League, and then the baklava I've had before was me playing Sunday football.
Yeah, like even you felt that was so good because even the place where I got those, it's like the most known place restaurants in Lebanon and even worldwide. So usually, for example, for my family, like my uncle who lives in Canada, they usually ship it from Halab from this restaurant to Canada.
Well,
Okay.
me have gone yam that one day. Me have got try this one. Yes.
Okay. When do you think you can get a shipment in just for me? I'm willing to gain weight.
Well, whenever you want, tell me.
I'm willing to stop going to the gym just for these. Like, I'm willing to get diabetes.
Yeah. Baklava. More baklava.
Well, imagine I got $4 and I gave each one of them to like the head director. So all of them they loved it.
No, I know why they love you so much at that school. They don't want to cut off the supply. They don't want to cut off the supply. So I need to turn our friendship transactional now. For us to continue being friends, you need to continue supplying this stuff.
Well, whenever you want, let me know.
Okay.
I can ask my family and then they can ship it for me.
Okay. What are you doing tonight?
I'm working.
Are you working tonight?
Yeah, I'm working on my PhD.
Okay, so you're at home, right?
I'm home.
Okay. I will be there in like 35 minutes. With Tonniel.
Well, whenever you want, but I will be working because I have a deadline.
I don't care about your work. I am coming for the baklava.
We come for baklava.
You can work all you want.
Yes.
You can work all you want.
Whenever you guys want, you're welcome to come.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for being so nice, and thank you for changing my world.
More than welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Baklava is the name.
Yo.
Baklava is the name.
I've had baklava, bro. They're different kind.
This one was the best quality, man.
This
The
one
best
was
quality baklava.
because there's a nice tea shop here where I go. Like you can.
Sharanam?
No, that's not the. It's the tea shop is called baklava as well.
The tea. Well, look at that, yeah.
And they sell the baklava. Those are nice. I think there's this. I think he's Syrian guy.
Yeah.
And him and his wife, and they make the baklava fresh, and they serve it. But this one,
Is the one.
out of this world, Tonniel. Out of this world.
This baklava, yeah. I'm curious, I actually want to try it still.
No, we're going as soon as we don't.
Yeah, as me know, but I actually want to try it. You know what I'm
If
saying?
my heart had stopped in that moment, I would die unhappy, man.
We need to try that baklava, yeah, brother. We need to try it to see what it's all about, brother.
You know what the worst thing? No, I'm scared. I'm like, how did I experience it that it was so good? You like sweets and candy?
From time to time, you know? From time to time.
Next thing, it wasn't overly. You know what? That's it.
Look at it. We're not always for the rest of the hour.
I don't think I had this much passion for the football. Hey.
Video episode of baklava.
Baklava. Yo.
Oh my God.
All right, we're going to do Tonniel's tunes. And, Sunday vibes.
All right.
What you have for today?
So, since our Sunday vibes, Davian, I have some songs, you typically hear in a Jamaica on a Sunday. I gotta add 2 Rocksteady and I gotta also add 2 oldies song.
4 songs you're giving them this week?
I'm gonna give them 4 songs this week, Alright, so the first song on the list this list is Evelyn Champagne King. You know who is Evelyn Champagne King?
Which song? If you tell me the song.
A song called I'm in Love.
Sing because I enough song.
Something like the way I think about you, and there ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love.
No, not already
Ain't
star.
yeah?
Not already star.
Well, one day is a banger. Another one by her also is called Love Come Down. You know Love Come Down? You make my love come down.
No, but that sounds more like a little
It
house kind of music vibe.
it used to be like this. It's disco music.
Yeah.
Disco music. You know what I say? My parents used to love it. Like my father, like remember, I have so much memories of me and my father traveling on a Sunday. Because as I tell you, we used to go down on the weekends and we'd come back up on Sunday and the radio would be playing and whatever. And we used to play this game. We used to say, who sing this song and who can say it first
That explains a lot, bro.
would get the would you know win and get points. And it's always used to be a nice experience. You know what I say? Anytime we'd get in a car, we'd listen to the radio and he'd say, who sing this or whatever. Or he would ask me, I would even sometimes jokingly ask him, who sing this father? You know? When you say explain that, what do you mean?
Your love for music, dog. You know,
Yeah, man.
things don't just happen, you know.
True.
There's
That
always
by
roots, you know.
surprise. True. And let's go now into Rocksteady world. Give me a Rocksteady song where you like, Davian. Rocksteady. What you think about when you think about Rocksteady?
Think about Rocksteady. I think more than the Lovers Rock side, bro.
Yeah.
I like the Berry
How about you have
Sunday.
Rocksteady in Lovers Rock?
I like the Berries them. Those with are register. Yeah, but like a Freddie McGregor, the big ship.
Yeah.
And the Rocksteady vibe of them.
Yeah,
Them one day.
true, yeah.
Them one day them one they come to mind quicker for me. And the worst thing is I probably know a lot of the songs them,
Yeah.
but I don't know the artists.
Maybe too. I understand that too. You know, if you don't really study music, you're not gonna really know the artists them. But the song them, you know the song them.
Yeah.
Cause you hear them time and time again.
Sunday when you walk through the community, bro.
No.
You don't love me.
Yes,
And
I know now.
Yes, I'm saying. See there? That tune there?
And that one is also on the playlist now, you know.
Who's the artist of that?
No by Don Penn.
See,
Don Penn.
you know, Don Penn is performing in Italy, I think this weekend.
Yeah, well, you'll be hearing no, and the crowd will be singing with her, believe it or not.
Either this weekend or 2 weekends from now.
Yeah. And the last song on the list is a Alton Ellis song. I don't remember the name of this song, you know.
Oh, you go.
The name of this song is, I think it's Breaking Up Is Hard to Do.
Sing.
Breaking up is hard to do.
I know the alternate list, but not that one there.
No, you're supposed to. If you play it for you after, you're gonna know it. But
Alright.
Breaking Up is hard to do. It's usually a song where people sing to when you put it on, even in the dance. I try to remember the first part of it, so you kind of get a. But yeah, those were Tonniel's tunes for this week.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are also listening to the players. Give it a like.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, share, subscribe it.
Recommend it to a friend and recommend your song. And if you're a young artist and you want your song on the playlist, it just has to be on a good platform, you know.
Yeah.
And this was Davin and Tonniel on a nice Sunday vibe, you know, nice little chill one.
Yeah.
Not too much preparation, just relaxing, recounting some memories, talking about some of our favorite pastime activities, and just having a good Sunday. And I hope you do the same, and I'll enjoy that baklava. And trust me, I'll be ascending. My ascension is certain.
Tune in next week. This was the Yaadman Podcast.
We're out.